Good afternoon, dear class. My name is Sebastian. I'm an excellent and helpful financial course teacher in our great family of Smartnext. My mission is to arouse your interest and lead you to a fantastic brand new world of financial knowledge. Today, we are going to learn about financial literacy, its core concept, and how does it relate to a well-lived life. Okay, let's move on to the outline of our course today. As you can see here, today's course will be generally divided into 4 parts. Here's a question. Do you want to get rich? I guess everyone would answer yes. And in fact, there's no shortcut, but does exist efficient measures. They are what we are going to talk about today. Financial knowledge. And in order to set out on a lifelong journey of personal finance, I'd like to introduce a book written by a famous entrepreneur as a reminder of your financial awareness. So, in the second and third part, with my help, try to get acquaintance with a collaborative game named Cash Flow, and also the concrete rules and goals in order to better understand how to apply your knowledge to reality. Well, at the end of the course, there will be a wrap-up for today and several assignments to do. But don't be afraid. They are just all about the conduct and practices of what you have learned through the game. You guys will be invited to play it, which is a simulation of experience of all stages in your life by focusing on especially financial elements. So above all, fingers crossed, you will make it. Well, now I'd like to invite each of you to do a short self-introduction about yourself and one expectation for the course, according to the template shown on the slide. In that case, please also remember to tell us your name and grade. Another thing to remember, while speaking in English, everyone else is your attentive listener, so just speak out. Express clearly what you are thinking about and let us know your special and unique merits. I wait for you to start your self-introduction, and let's assume that everyone has done this task, has beautifully introduced himself or herself. Then we'll come to the next part. Since we are well prepared, let's move on to our topic today. The book named The Rich Dad and Poor Dad is written by Mr. Kiyosaki. それはKiyosaki さんが書いた本です。Yeah, I wanted to show off my Japanese in case that you guys get bored. And hope that it works. Anyway, the book is so popular and has been translated into more than 51 languages. And just because Mr. Kiyosaki's wisdom of financial literacy, in other words, his views on financial skills and knowledge, have totally changed our mindsets towards money and the importance of passive income. Pay attention to it. to these two words, passive income. They are highlighted in our course. Yes. So, which one is rich and which one is a poor dad? Rich dad and poor dad symbolize two types of people who are both intelligent, charismatic, and respectable, but ended up with totally different financial conditions. There are 6 facts about them, and your task is to match these traits correspondingly to each of them. I'll give you some time to complete it, and be careful because there are of course some traps for you to overcome, to find and overcome. Yes. I don't know if you are astonished by the result, but congratulations. I believe that you've already got interested in the reasons. And after, I will review the myths behind about the reasons step by step. Now, look at my desk. What makes them different? Since they are both excellent and skillful, they should have owned the same fortune. But look at what they said. The rich dad considered money as access to the realization of his dreams, and continuously ran his own business, even though failures also happened to him, but not defeated him. Additionally, he always cared about financial knowledge and risk management. But on the contrary, the poor dad is so conservative on this issue, on the issue of money. Actually, who preferred to be protected and didn't try to take any chance to make a fortune. And we often call the phenomenon a kind of social stereotype, and it actually happens in our society. Let's take a look at a table on this slide. This is how they handle money, how the two types of people handle their money. From the comparisons made between them, we can tell that money, of course, is very important, and our thinking model is as much important. We have been always educated to be skillful and professional in certain field, but how to effectively make full use of the earned money is often ignored by many people. Our estates and investments should work for us, but not we struggling to pay the debt for them. We should take advantage of the value created by them, which is also known as passive income that we mentioned before, such as rental charges and interest income from reliable investments. And if you own your company, passive income can also indicate cash flow from operating activities, commercial activities, yes. And now, come back from the imagination. Which debt do you want to have? And if you have the other debt, unfortunately, what will you advise him to do to lead a more financially comfortable life? That's a question left for you to figure out the answer. So, when you grow up, what kind of person do you like to become? What kind of life do you like to lead? Everybody has his or her own merits and advantages. Maybe we are not to live on business, but we have many opportunities to enlarge our wealth, especially the proportion of passive income, which is very important to make money. Now you have the chance to preview, rehearse, and simulate your life, to experience the ups and downs of life just in a game. And hopefully, by the end of the game, you have a better idea of life and a sense of planning for a brighter future. Now, let's play the game together. Since we've already known that financial literacy leads to a well-lived life, the approaching gamified course will definitely help you strengthen your knowledge gained on course today. We could barely build and develop an overview of personal finance from the beginning of kindergarten, of course. But this timeline offers us a clear plan for our future by using personal finance to achieve our dreams and realize financial independence. As the first step is always the most difficult decision to make, we'd better start to learn the necessary things about personal finance to accumulate your knowledge base and develop a high level of financial literacy. Preparing for a well-lived life in the future. At primary school, children simply spend their pocket money, and that's how they come into contact with money. But as middle school students, especially students of financial background, we are supposed to learn to manage our money reasonably, seize opportunities to do some trade with your peers or younger children, thus extending your own property. And above all, every penny counts rather than just saving your money. Make use of every cent. Calculate your income and expenditure. Make a clear balance. Because your career actually starts from your finance, but not from your work after graduation. I'd like to advise to always remember that let money work for you by making liable investments and benefiting from passive income instead of struggling only for higher salaries from work. So next. In this video, it's very disappointed. We are only to concentrate on the first part of the whole course, leaving the activities to perform on the formal. I need to leave the activities to perform on the formal Smartnext course face-to-face next time. So I hope that you guys had a meaningful experience with me on the course, and see you later on the formal courses.